everyone. I hope you're doing really good, that you're healthy and joyful. I'm here to do Leo May Tarot 2026. I'll be using Major Arcana, Rider-Waite Smith, Osho and Tarot, for the love, Les Amours de Marlowe, Dakin's Prism, Divine Connection, and at the end, Dancing in the Dark Tarot. All right, Leo, here we go. Let's do it. I hope you're doing good. Major Arcana for the vibe of May, and Rider-Waite Smith. With Osho and Tarot, we'll check consciously and unconsciously what's up. Divine Connection, I'll check the challenge of the month and the outcome. Leo, if you speak French, but now on this platform, there's no excuses anymore because everything is subtitled and everything is dubbed. So I do have a French channel. It's complimentary. It is not a copy and paste of this channel whatsoever. It's free. There's no commercial, and the link is in the About section or the link next to my picture. You click, you scroll down, you click, and here we go. And if you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome. And yeah, here we go. All right, Leo, let's do it. Gemini in the house. Oh boy, double Gemini. Jeez Louise, what the fuck? Whoa. Okay, Leo. Duality, duality, duality. But what puts you in this duality? Recent past duality, still duality. Okay, so first of all, you might be dealing with a bunch of Gemini. It is very much possible. Either one person or several Gemini. Okay. Second of all, the duality is inside of you, but it's because also you got to work on your self-esteem. If your self-esteem was healthy, if your self-esteem was solid, you wouldn't doubt because you know who you are. You know your capacities. You know what you need to do this or this or this or that. So here, all right, consciously. Consciously, you cannot see beyond. You're blocked. You have a hard time. That's why you are with this duality, inside duality. You're at a crossroad of a bunch of stuff in your life, Leo. And that's the reason why. And unconsciously, you know for a fact that everything is here. Nothing is here. Everything is here. So you have a hard time to fall asleep. You're having a hard time to make decisions and choices and all that jazz. It's super crystal clear. But the thing is, sometimes we need to talk to people that we don't even know for them to be able to tell you what's up. Yep. And maybe possibly you did something that you were not supposed to do and you sort of have the karma back here. Boy. The challenge. The challenge is linked to a contract. So, spiritual contract, paper contract, a contract with yourself, etc., etc. It's a metaphor. It's, you got the drill. But this is your challenge in May. You know, I have the feeling that you did not succeed to do what you wanted to do, and now you feel guilty, and now you're hesitating regarding that particular contract. And maybe that affects other people around you, your family, the people you work with, etc., because the decision making here is no bueno. All right, let's see why you have that Four of Wands. In the near future, the Four of Wands. And the outcome? You know, Leo, you have a lot of anxiety, and I think what you're doing here, what's going on with the vibe, you really created it. Don't blame other people. Like, literally, take accountability, Leo. It's funny because I said that to another sign. Maybe Gemini. Go check if you have any Gemini placement, which is 2 Gemini here, by the way. So you might have some Gemini placement, or someone that is super duper connected to you, very close, that is a Gemini, and sort of like put the vibe here in your life. Okay, so that Four of Wands you really wanted really, really bad, which is some sort of I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I am not giving up. La 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 la. And at the same time, you're just all up here. But the clarification is not that bad because you are aware of something. You understand something. And I kind of want to say, finally. And here, there's an intensity that is really, really present. And will help you to continue also on your journey. So that's very nice. And the outcome is that, like I was telling you earlier, I have the feeling that you are creating. And so the outcome is sort of like creating another layer of I am my own enemy sort of vibe, or I am living in a world that there's a lot of adversary, energies and such around me. But it's like, are you creating that? Yeah. All right, decans, first, second, and third. First decan. First decan. All right. Well, acting with love, empathy, and compassion, Leo, is going to help you to attract abundance. Or sort of abundance. It's not just that. But it totally makes sense. We exude something. So if you exude that you have love, empathy, and compassion, there we go. Don't treat people the way you don't want to be treated. You know that quote. Second decan. So second decan is, Leo, you may be a little bit slowing down with something, and this particular behavior is going to help you to have more self-esteem, trust more, etc., etc. So it's super duper positive here, second decan. Third decan. Here we go. Yep. So third decan, you gotta clear some shit. You gotta clear some stuff. Your entourage and a bunch of stuff, and literally physically declutter, stuff. And it's going to help you with trusting yourself and getting out of your comfort zone to do more things, to, you know, maybe possibly third decan Leo, you are going to decide to move out. You are retired, you have this house, and you want to get the F out. And you're like, you know what? I was here 40 years, but bye-bye my 40 years. Maybe you are going to do something super duper bold, and it's beautiful. It's really cool. All right, the love. The love. If you're in a relationship, Leo. Oh boy. Okay. So, if you're in a relationship, it's too much. It's too much. It's not like love bombing or something. But you guys cannot stay 24/7 together here, because this is not going to be good. And it's sort of like, role can be reversed, guys. I'm not saying that's Leo doing that. What I'm saying is, it's not healthy. There's something that is not healthy. And I have the feeling that one of you is sort of like, I'm so afraid to do something radical or to say something radical, because maybe I'm going to have my karma back and it's going to hurt. There's a sensation like that if you're in a relationship. But you guys need to fix that. You guys need to communicate and be clear about what's up, because it's going to hurt in the long run. And you're going to create some sort of pathology and a bunch of stuff. That's not good. If you're single and happy, Leo. If you are single and happy. If you're single and happy, you need to put a little water in your wand, cut the apple in two. But here I go, there's passion again. So, it's either someone that wants more from you, but you're like, no, I'm single and happy, bro. Or if you change your mind, just be clear with the person and be like, okay, you know, technically I'm single and happy, but maybe possibly I'll consider something. But you gotta be patient. Or, I mean, the other person especially. So that's why you need to be clear. You need to be like, okay, I'm not promising anything, but it's true that we have, you know, a good connection, you and I, but I don't know, you know? So you got to be clear on that one, because otherwise the other person is going to wait like, you know, and be like, oh, I hope. I was hoping. No bueno. And if you're looking for love, or did I do that? Oh my God, I can't remember, guys. No, I didn't do it. All right, if you're looking for love, Leo. Sorry, it's like such a weird section that sometimes I just forget about what's happening. Woo! Alors, if you're looking for love, ha ha. Well, I think you met somebody. And if it's not the case, you will. Energies are not blocked, okay? So it can happen even in June. But you are communicating over the phone, over internet, whatevs, and you are trying to find a solution to meet one another and have a little weekend or something like that. So be careful. I hope it's not a robot. It's a real person, okay? But you need to communicate and make sure, you know, you guys can meet halfway or something. But there's a solution, and you are going to create this solution for sure. It's really positive. Just don't get into an instant relationship, okay? Slow the F down and everything will be just fine. All right, Dancing the Dog Tarot to finalize this reading. It's very interesting, Leo. I'm not saying it's a great reading, but it's interesting, and I think it's going to put a lot of question in your mind, but it's super duper necessary. All right, 3 cards, and I look at the back of the deck. Another 4 of Wands. Before I turn the cards, Leo, I am going to do like everybody else on this platform, and you're already conditioned. So like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't, and you know, I'm post on the regular on my channel, so I'm not gone whatsoever. Activate that bell that will change color to get notified. And if you see a star that is yellow fuchsia under the video, click. It gives points to my channel for visibility, and they don't ask for your credit card. It's free. Thank you, Leo. Oh boy, you have 3 Gemini. This is cray-cray. I don't think I ever had a major arcana 3 times in a reading. Ever. This is insane. You're in denial too regarding a particular situation. You're in total denial regarding a particular situation. You want to be the King of Pentacles, and you're very stubborn about it. You want to be successful. You want to build an empire, a good structure, etc., etc. But there's so much duality. There's constant duality. Constant. And you're really afraid also. You have a little bit of a hard time to make a decision, because you probably had in the past, some rejection, some stuff that didn't work, etc., etc. But at the same time, you sort of like playing the Russian roulette also, because you have a vision, you are almost manifesting, and you see the light at the end of the tunnel, but at the same time, it's like so confusing. There's a lot of confusion in your reading, Leo. Jeez. You need some, you need to consult, or at least someone that is going to work on your energy way much more than now to realign. And, Leo, I wish you the very best as usual, and especially in May. And thanks again, always and forever, for your support. And I'll see you soon on my channel, because I'm not gone. I post on the regular. Ciao.